one moment, one moment, one moment. Fuck, man. Alright. The time has come for this finale. And I'm just gonna be like 100% honest with you guys. I'm in a very emotionally volatile state. And it's not even realistically simply because the finale is here. Like, I'm high. It's just this really weird swirl of emotions, like shit going on in real life. You know, the very fact that this has been on my mind so presently all day. You know, I've been tearing up, just kind of basking in the journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that this series has done for me, for so many people, it's been powerful. It's been absolutely amazing. And we're gonna, as a matter of fact, let me do a fucking toast to the greatness, man. Everybody raise a glass to one of the greatest series of this year, hands down, bar none. OTP victory. I believe in that shit. I have no doubts that it will transcend in this episode. And on this, at the same time, like, to reconcile that with the hype of the Grand Prix finals, we're gonna get straight into it, man. We're just gonna dive straight into it. I don't know what the episode holds. I've managed to avoid any and all spoilers, even though people are incredibly overeager when it comes to spoiling people. Like, I don't understand. I don't know if it's because, you know, certain individuals just really want to talk about things. Like, I really don't know. But I've had to bob and weave and duck shit all the while today, listening to the same ignorance, the same intolerance, and the same immaturity that has plagued this series from the beginning. As amazing as the Yuri on Ice fandom is, and I love each and every one of you, the haters are still out here and they're going strong, man, and it's disgusting to witness, man. So I'm in the weirdest of moods, but I know as soon as I start this episode, it's gonna heal me. So please smash that like button if you're hype. We'll talk after the episode, but I'm just gonna dive straight into this. I need to make sure. I was like seconds away from also starting it with the audio on, which would have been incredibly fucked up and I would have been salty, but we're gonna start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bro, you wanna start me with this scene? Like, when's the last time we started without the opening? Just no opening, no ending this week. That's crazy. And I see, this is the thing. That's exactly what I said. He framed it as. Damn, dude. The tears flowing from my heart. Dude, I guarantee you at the very least Yuri is gonna kill in this performance, this episode. So what I've been saying this whole time, Yuri. You're too kind-hearted, you're too insecure. You need to believe in yourself. Bro, that harsh transition. Look at my son. Getting me hype for the finals with the opening of Legend. Bro, this is I need some. At the very least, I need my MVP for Chit to go in. I need Chris to go in just to bring a smile to my face right now. For all the emotions I think it is. Bonsoir. That worldwide global coverage, dude. Bro, Kendra, I expect you to be out here, son. I expect you to be out here with the cheering squad. Like a madman. That professionalism. Bro, this man is a boss. Let's fucking go. Let's see how that affected JJ in reality in terms of performance, because I know he grew heavily from that, but bro, he's deep thought right now. Oh, young JJ! Dude, don't let the tension overwhelm you, JJ. I know this is the first time you've really been put in this spot. Even still, I don't expect him to dominate this program, but I want to see that personal growth. Bro, no, you can't be wrecking me with JJ feels early like this. I don't even have the constitution for this. Ooh. Able to claw my way onto the podium if the others. That's not even how you should be thinking. Oh, wait. Exactly. Dude, you've gotten yourself a goddess for a fiance too. Look at her. JJ Stanwa. Let's go, my boy. The charisma is back. Like a fucking phoenix from the ashes, JJ soars, man. Bro, I didn't think we see Sunguru at all, but if they're gonna show me Sunguru, they gotta give me some Guang. As far as commentary is concerned. See, this is exactly what I wanted to see. Celestino with those high-handed words. But now it's time. I can't even comment on that performance. All I can say is that the man did exactly what I needed him to in terms of growth and bouncing back from that. But now it's time for my son, the one true MVP, Vijit! Dude, even that little stumble on the triple is not that bad. Guang! You saw that little blush on my boy's face. Don't even waste frames on Leo though. Yo, the boy! There's something every time, no matter what. Jit's program just look at that shot! Bro! I'm done, exactly. Represent for the motherland, dude. That Thailand greatness. I was worth it just for that shot alone. Bro. Pitchit never fails to fill me with energy. Like every single point of apprehension and there was like a bit of anger in me, I'm not gonna lie, going into this, and it's washed away immediately. Now it's gonna be all emotion. I can't stifle it anymore. I was trying to keep it in check. Exactly, that's what he needs most of all. My heart, dude. That isn't the last thing I expect him to say just there. Imbue him with the faith! Exactly! Something so simple you haven't even thought about it. Oh my heart. My fucking boys. My life. Oh my god, that embrace. Dude, I'm gonna keep my tears in check right now. I'm not having this. There's still my, yo, the cheers. Look at Malkinchi in the cut. Kenjiro leading them strong. I need to suspend everything right now to watch this. Perfected, my boy. It's actually like the 20th time I've listened to this today, but it's not gonna have any more impact than it's about to right now. Clean up the face! Yo, that juxtaposition with it, you saw that transition too. I should be warm as fuck, but I'm still getting chills. I'm not sure how I feel about that cut, but even though it was my son. If there's even the slight hint of hesitation in you, though, if you let that overwhelm you, the same everything you've worn up to this point, my boy. Clean! But there's still something holding you back from making it perfect. Dude, to see him land these quads easy. Let's go! It'll always exist perpetually in your heart, my boy. See, this is what did I say last week? And yeah, people still made the point of reiterating it to me like I didn't say that. This what, you know, we'll talk about that later. Like I said. Yo, dude, you're making me proud right now, my boy. Dude, this is something yo, I'm done. I'm done. To hear those words from him. Let's go! Miracle! To bring tears to my boy's eyes with the performance. I'm not even gonna get mad at you this time. Just don't get out here again. Glorious. Motherfucking glorious. Yuri on ice, dude, yo. Raise a glass to the victory. Oh, my heart, dude. Fucking heart. Dude, you even got Mickey out here. Yo, I'm done. I'm done. When you evoke that response. Oh, that kick. Don't even lie to me with this score. Let's go! Real, fucking real. Wait. Hold on. The problem is. Wait. It's the ultimate bliss as your choreographer and coach. See, and this is the first of him actually vocalizing his pride in Yuri for that performance last week. That shot, dude. I can't. Yo, Chris is about to make me smile too much after the emotions are just experienced. But the problem is there's still a heavy thread out here, and we're about to see it come to a head very shortly. Dude, why do I feel like Chris is about to change tone with this performance a little bit? I love you so much, Victor. You'll always be the only man I've ever loved in this way. It's a singularity. I don't think it'll ever happen again, but and I have no problem. I've never once denied it, and I never will. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. You can challenge me. Dude, there's an aggression about Chris right now that he's hungry. Don't let that, especially with the program. Like, this song is it works for long, but I mean, even in the long program, I feel like he's forcing it in a way I've never seen him do. I don't know if it's excitement. That last shot though, dude. Man just came for the last time. Bro, Minako crowned the man with that fantasy. Bro, watch Minako come out here and scrape the residue off the ice and use that to artificially. Okay, I'm done. Actually, I forget that there's children in the stream. For all adults, you knew where I was going with that. But that would be a beautiful child, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's back! Now this is where the stringency and the militance really goes hard, though. Get him! Get him! Bro, I've never seen an individual be so expressive in stoicism before. Dude, you hear that little bit of bass in Yuri's voice in that line right there. He's shocked, but he's incredibly happy. The thing is, none of this precludes a happy ending. Yes! Mommy, son! Now is not the time to take... Bro, that was so well deserved. I can't right now. I really can't right now. Yuri-o. Live your life. Not now, Yuri. Your time will come. Dance your dream. Oh, fuck me, dude. How many times am I actually gonna watch this episode is the real question right now. Based. Dude, even when you have Prix and Celestino, that's the thing. I won't even put it 100% on the original. I mean, you're the professional Celestino, so I don't know what to tell you, but there's something so commanding about Otabek's presence. It doesn't even preclude elegance, which is crazy. And it's so refined and calculated in a way that Sungilo could never achieve. Fucking lord. Based lord. Oh, Otabek! Not bad, dude. Not bad. Still, when you know, this is the only thing that challenges for me. is this Yuri program right here. The biggest thing too, like even go back to Yuri's performance, like the fact he had Mickey in tears, dude. To his grandfather, even to Yuri himself, that dedication. Go in, my son. Make me proud. Woo! Bro, as much as I was concerned about the, as a matter of fact, no, I have to save that discussion. Fucking Prodigy. The way he channels the very foundation of the ice to fill the stadium. He's watching you, my son. Do it for all of them. And especially with that final push from VIKTUURI. I don't even think that'll destabilize in the slightest. How far we've come, dude. It feels like it's been an eternity with this series. And I've loved every single second. My son. Damn, I actually did not expect that. I feel as though it was that Yuri encouragement that kind of took me aback and threw me off for a second. Damn, it's harsh. Still, the very fact that he was able to land both. I'm gonna beat your record someday. Today won't be the day though, my son, but that initial score total might put him over though. Buck, I love you so much, man. Since the moment I laid eyes on you, even with your edginess in check, it's been incredible to witness your growth, my son. Aw, what the heck? Glorious, dude. No words. Dude, you know how long I was trying to calculate that, and I'm still proud though. I can't even. Oh, dude, it does lay waste a little bit to the OTP, but I'm proud of my son. It's not gonna preclude the legend though. It's not gonna preclude this pairing. My boys will always be together. Competitive for one more year. This time I'll win gold for sure. Did you see the brightness in his eyes? He's willing to, yo. Wait. Get the fuck out of here.
man. I used to have a dream too large to bear alone. Real, dude. That is real. What? 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 No way, dude. Beautiful, man. Just. Let me do that one more time, man. Let me witness that one more time. I don't care what anyone says. That's actually fucking perfection in all fronts. I need to watch this again. That line, dude. Oh my god. Beautiful. No words. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. See you next level. Can I be a little bit selfish here and say that I really the fucking season 2? Like, just and I don't want it rushed. I don't want it put. I want them to bide their time, because that ending, and I know even still there's gonna be penalty. And if you, I want to see how many people actually enjoy that ending, because if you're like me and you think that was fucking gloriously beautiful, like button right now. I want to see it. I want to see the change from how many likes we have now to the amount of people that felt that ending on a level that I don't think there's anything else here that's touched me. That there's actually been only 2 other things, which I'm not even gonna bring up here because I'm not putting it on the same fucking plateau as what that ending just did to me right now. I'm done. Fucking done. I'm not taking the glasses off because my eyes are fucked up. This is all I have to say. This is all. Give me a season 2. Do it even with, and I understand why it took them the amount of manpower. It's not even the right word to use. The amount, and that's the thing, they need a non-gender specific term for that, because I can't even think of a synonym that speaks to the same thing. But the amount of effort and determination from the staff and the cast that went into this, and the broad scope at that to make this happen. I was a little bit worried about it, especially with how things diminished a little bit. And I'm as I say, watching certain scenes again because there is so much power in this finale. I'm done. Like I can't. I really can't right now. I really can't right now. I'm not crying again. I'm not. You know, I have to stifle it. Have to stifle it. That was one of the most pure. I have zero. I'm sure there's somebody. I'm sure there's people. I don't know how the fandom has reacted to this episode yet because I've avoided. I'm not even looking at the chat right now, but I'm about to. I just know that I love every second of that finale and the way that they decided to handle it. Even though I know a lot of us were hoping for a little bit more in certain aspects, even though, you know, maybe I can see some people being salty Grand Prix finals. I think, more than anything, what I'm pleased with is Yuri taking that gold by the margin that he did as well. Because during the performance, I was like, that alone is not going to beat the initial score of Yuri right that moment. Because Yuri in the full program transcended fucking heavenly. But last week's short program for Yuri, dude, absolutely godly. So I figured total that he was gonna take that, but that margin, dude, and I'm glad they did it that way because I think it would have been forced in any other outcome. It felt so fucking Victor's dialogue in this episode, man. I mean, can we just run that back? Can we just run that back? There's two quickly that I want to see, and one is this embrace. The elation in Yuri's face, man. Fuck! Fuck. The fuck are my glasses? Fuck are my glasses? Let me see what you guys have to say, man. I don't even want to say anything anymore. I'm done. I'm so done. And it's not like, I'm not going to pretend like I'm not going to watch this episode like 5 more times before the night is through. So like, let's just, I didn't even stop the timer. Fuck the timer. You know, I'm done with the timer. Honestly. Let's see what you guys have to say. Fuck. I don't even care. I don't even necessarily care, to be honest with you. I don't even necessarily care about that. Otabek should have been in third. Honestly, I mean, Kuba's a queen, and people say that, yeah, I don't understand what it is about the fandom, but I feel like, I said this last week, but people don't, people always are ready to talk about Kuba, which, she's instrumental and she's fucking amazing. She's a goddess. But nobody ever... I never hear anybody say anything or give words of praise to Sai. Never. Which sucks. Which fucking sucks. That episode was fucking beautiful. That's how you leave it open-ended as well, because that could very well be there. They don't have to do any more with it. They really don't, and that would be just the same. But that is how you do an open-ended conclusion, bro. That is how you round it out, showcase the development for every single character. That even seeing Leo in this episode, I was fine. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they could have done 2-part though for this. I feel like they could have. I feel like it could have been 13, and it probably would have worked better pacing wise, and probably worked better for their budget as far as production, you know, quality is concerned. But bro, absolutely, from the conclusion from that end result feels fucking Yuri's development, Victor's dialogue, that embrace, dude. I needed to see him. I needed to see him give credence to my son. Like, it's something I absolutely needed. And it was touching, and it was powerful, and it was real. So as much as there were other things, and I know I wanted other things to happen, realistically, we built up a lot as far as that mentality that didn't necessarily ever have to encroach upon the anime itself and the actual canons of what I've said since episode 7 took place. There's a way that the construction and the presentation of this series works to kind of even say, you know, manipulate, but I don't think that's the right word. And excuse me, I'm actually really fucking drunk right now. This is probably the most drunk I've been during a year, and I stream so as I normally am. Forgive me. But it's just the way, in and of itself, inherently in the presentation, the way it was handled, the way it was executed, allowed for so much of the subtext to dominate. And I actually really love that construction because it layers the elements of the series so well. And that way there's a long standing and broad scoping impact that it's able to have. Of course there's elements, and I think gripe, and I don't want to get too critical with this right now because I just can't. I really just can't. I can't see this from anything other than the emotional impact that that is given me. Like, every single second of this love has really shaped and influenced me in a lot of ways that I treasure and I really love. But there are things, if I wanted to be objective, especially in terms of production for this final episode, that I could get into, but I'm not doing that here. So this is not a fucking review. That's the thing. This is not a motherfucking review action. So you guys can just sit there, and if you're salty, if you're discontent, if whatever the fuck, I don't know. Honestly, really don't know. I honestly don't care. Fucking glorious. Absolutely glorious. So I want to talk more about this finale though, but just not now because I don't want to make this video ridiculously long. It has to be. I mean, we have spent certain reactions talking for like an hour overall, but right now I want to talk logistics, and I want to talk, if I can compose myself, I want to talk about my plans for what I want to do to honor my OTP of the motherfucking year, because that is what victory is to me. Victor, even in this last, even if that's one of the reasons I need to discuss this at length. But there's so many things I want to play off of, like, even in terms of just utilizing the absence of certain constructions and to launch a season 2. Like, there's so much they could do with that, dude. And yet even still, it's absolutely not necessary. That is something that I respect and serves credence, and I think is honorable in the fact that you can have so much to explore. Just leave it perfectly and poignantly open ending, and yet still not need to force that. Though there's anything, just deep down that, yo, you fucked me over, I didn't get to see that. You know what I'm saying? In a normal, like, it's happened to be so many times that that's my normal response. I feel none of that here. All I feel is that I could see more. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, I actually have neglected this chat too much. Let me spend some time with the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let me spend some time with the chat. Save the kiss for that gold win. Save everything for that gold, dude. Everything was contingent on that gold, JoJo. Everything was contingent on that gold. And that's why I lost my breath for a second there, but then instantly I was like, no, but then that reconciliation, that dialogue between the two, that resolution from Yuri, it made it worth it. The payoff was too real there, and I think it was so much more realistic of an ending than it was, as I wanted to see that gold. Victory, one of my favorite OTPs of all time. No, you're not over exaggerating that in the slightest sign. It's one of the greatest things I've seen. Victor is the only man, animated or IRL, that I have genuine feelings for in that way. It's a singularity. I'll never go back on that. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say, and you can come at me, because soon enough I'm gonna drop the rant video. I've been sitting on it this whole season. Controversial when I dropped it in the midst of it, but I think it'll do just as well to prompt discussion post the finale, because I think it's something that people really need to get into. So dude, I can't look at it right this second. I really can't look at it right this second. I really can't. Duet was God. It was so unexpected, as well as the thing. Absolutely unexpected, but perfect, as far as like kind of speaking to that bond, and then speaking to how far Yuri himself. I never for one second, that's something I want to address, because so many people in the comments last week left comments saying, oh, I think this is framed in terms of him being a coach, and I feel like none of those people actually watched this portion of the stream, like watched my discussion on what I had to multiple times. I don't Victor and that development is anything to laugh at. I think that is nowhere near done. I think that if they want to play off that, yeah, you have that initial construction with Yuri and his new resolution and getting that goal, but what, like, Victor is the linchpin and the launching point for any continuation of this series, as far as I'm concerned, no matter what. That's the thing. The merchandise is gonna sell like fucking crazy, dude. From what I heard before I even got into this episode, apparently Crunchyroll crashed. Like I'm just like, okay, Crunchyroll crashed off of refreshes. That's never happened. Me using Crunchyroll and refreshing myself. Granted, I wasn't a part of it, but even still, the very fact that Tumblr had issues is what really gets me, and at the same time doesn't surprise me. Really doesn't. I don't know. I can't even go back. I'm too fucked up off of the emotions right now to go back and critically think about anything. To critically even think about is too much for me. I just wanna rewatch the episode immediately, dude. And I'm every time I open my mouth, I'm trying to stop myself from crying, dude. Like that's literally all it is. I really just don't want to anymore. I want to be. I'm not somebody that has tears of joy often. I'm more so somebody that will cry when I feel sadness. But that was purely tears of joy, and it feels to an extent for me. It really does. I don't know how you could ever hate the King JJ, the duet, man. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Like, to the bottom of these comments. I'm just gonna lie down legitimately. I'm gonna curl up, I'm gonna shed some tears, and I'm gonna play this episode again. That's my plan for the next 30 minutes as soon as I end this stream. To be honest with you guys, like, yeah, I try and put up a brave face sometimes, but nah. I need to cry a little bit off screen. I really do. I can't cry anymore on screen. Is that people come back at me for that? I don't even want to be incoherent, because I can't even think about everything this meant to me in this one instance and be able to express it all. Like, it's not possible. What? Wait, what are you talking about, Dabby? I missed that. Exactly what you're playing off of. Oh, I see. You're the King JJ Ku? No, you are not, dude. I am sorry. And don't get me wrong. I would love for you. Yeah. As a matter of fact, no. I don't think King JJ. You're too good for King J to be the King JJ. So I'm actually giving you more credit there. But I don't think your personality coalesces with JJ's. I really don't. RP Crunchyroll. To know what you think about the opinion that their relationship as partners is inseparable by the relationship as coach and student. I 100% do not abide by that construction of their relation. Here's what I'll say about the VIKTUURI pairing, okay? And I'll talk about it more in depth. What I want to say right now, playing off of that question, is simply this. Yes, there are two disparate constructions of their relationship. Mentee and mentor as coach and student, and a more romantic and emotionally tied relationship. I think it's a flawed analysis, period. And I think it's tainted by anybody that they're tainted by the same, the three I's: the ignorance, intolerance, and immaturity that I've been talking about for the entirety of this series, to not see the relationship in that way. It's absolute bullshit. You can, there's no construction that exists where you it doesn't matter what you think about. Victor's tears at the beginning of this episode, and try and tell me that you can just skew that and put it wholly on the coach and student relationship. It's not possible. Yes, they exist as two separate entities as far as the dynamic and relationship between the two, the coalescence between the two, the give and take between the two. That's where the whole contention with this episode, as far as Victor and Yuri, comes from, is the give and take between those two sides of their relationship. So I personally, yes, there's a very heavy construction, but you can't preclude the other side. You can't fully separate them, but you can look at them distinctly, yes. But they both exist as individual portions of a dynamic. Because think about any relationship you have in real life. Honestly, just really, unless you're just a hermit, which, because I did, seclude myself for many a year, on that hardcore hikikomori status. But think about what would happen if you tried to parse out and separate elements of a relationship with a person you really cared about in real life, as like part of that didn't exist. There's coalescence, there's an agreement between certain elements of a relationship, and then there's parts that are disparate. There's parts that you can't reconcile. Ultimately, that's what makes a multidimensional character. That's what makes a character with this relationship so powerful to me. So anyone that wants to contest that can fuck off. And none of that has to do anything with the comment. It was just a branching point for me to say this one thing, is that I see people time and time again trying to be like, well, they can have to be this relationship. I'm like, no. Yes, you can separate them, because you have to do that with lots of elements and facets of fucking life. But no, you cannot preclude that element of the relationship and have the series work. It's not easy that people come up with that are fucking ignorant, intolerant, and immature. Period. So I'm done. And that's why I said this, because personally, if the series, and you know what, maybe I'm just gonna cut this dead right here. I'm cutting it dead because this is at least 3 times in my rant video. So we're just gonna release the rant video at this point. I'm just saying, you can separate it. It makes sense to do so. But a second that it's okay to dismiss any portion of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. But what the fuck? Dude, it's bad enough when I get phone calls during this shit, but I don't like when... Not happening. Absolutely not happening. Not happening. You can just chill out. Why the fuck was JJ dressed this card, man? Shut up, guys. Anyway, let's finalize this video right now, because I need to get out of here. But this, all I'll say right now is this is not going to be the end of my discussion about this finale. But things. One, the JJ video, it's actually not fully done being edited, but I do have all the footage gathered. So and when I look at it, and as I edit it, like, I just edit for like 5 minutes a day with the JJ video, because I cringe every time I watch it myself. I'm always hesitant. I promise, so I'm gonna do it, but it's just, I'm really hesitant to actually go through with that. And then on top of that, I don't really know when I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be within the next week, before next Wednesday. I'm a little hesitant to do that. I don't know what you're talking about, Ku. No, he legit was though, son. I don't know what that referred to when we saw his flashback. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Ku. Oh, so no. Okay, I see what you're talking. You talk about the caster comment. No. I agree with the caster. I'm just telling him to shut the fuck up in general. I'm well aware of what the reference was, and when it was made. I just don't want to talk about that. But anyway, JJ video will be coming. Alongside me, I'm sure, and I want to see if I can do the other video that I was thinking about. But nevertheless, the only other 2 videos that I have planned right now to be uploaded for Yuri on Ice are the JJ, and those will both be out. The rant video will be out first, and the rant video will be out within the next couple days. The JJ video will probably be out before next week. And then the other 2 things that I want to do is a Victor tribute, and for his birthday, which I'm gonna have to work on that heavily if I want to get it done. But Victor tribute, and we gotta talk about this wedding. So as far as the wedding, and I was waiting for this episode to kind of see what was gonna transpire, how it was gonna end itself, before I really constructed the wedding. And since I feel as though with that ending, this warrants even more than before an actual wedding event where we do vows and like all that shit, that's really so much harder to organize than a reception stream. You know what I'm saying? A reception stream is easy. It's just a party, rig up a slideshow or some bullshit. I don't fucking know. We talk about the greatness. A wedding needs to be a little more technical. So I just need to gauge support for that idea right now. I want to know who would be willing to participate in stream, who would be willing to participate outside of stream. I'm really just talking to people that I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as subscribers and fellow YouTubers alike, people that I talk to. If you want to participate in stream, let me know, because that makes things easier. We'd have to like kind of arrange to talk about a faux wedding for Yuri and Victor, which we could easily do, but it's gonna take a lot more work, versus we can just have a stream that is the wedding stream, do vows, and then if we do vows, I'm just gonna need 2 people to be Victor and Yuri, and then 2 people who are willing to play an act as Victor and Yuri. And I can't do Victor personally, because I'm going to be the best man. And that's actually a role I want to take seriously. So I'm going to need 2 people to act as Victor and Yuri. I'm going to need the minister, which Ku has somewhat agreed to be a construction. So Ku will be priest, and we're going to exchange vows, pronounce them man and wife, husband and wife, whatever the fuck the construction you want to say is. I guess that's the official terminology, husband and wife, even though I think that that's the thing too. There's really no over who's Sami and who's Uke in this relationship. I don't think there's any contention there. If there is, let me know. If somebody strongly thinks the other way than my initial construction, let me know. But I think that's all we need, because most of the characters are in series that for particular roles, like Yuri, Makachin, Pachit, Minako, etc. Those are characters I'm going to use for certain things, and those points we can just play scenes from the series. But Jojo, you said you were on that pole dancing status. But anyway, we'll play scenes from the series. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna think about it. It's gonna be mostly reception though, because that's really what I've been wanting to do this whole time. I've been saying, yeah, I want to do a wedding stream, but that's really weird to do of the series where it wasn't canonically done. If it had happened and we had seen it, it would have been a lot easier to play off of. But I want to do a wedding and a wedding reception. The wedding is going to take up like 10 minutes. The wedding reception will be the majority of the stream. We'll have drinks, dress up, we'll have speeches, we'll revisit our favorite moments, maybe rig up some sort of slideshow type ordeal. And it'll be fun. So we'll see what happens. But nevertheless, as far as planning and when I want to do that, it's going to be next week. Probably legitimately a week from now, because I want to, since there's not going to be a Yuri, I think that would be the perfect time to do it. So hopefully you guys can make it for that. Hopefully I can get everything hashed out in that time. I actually got to parlay with the GSA. Got to talk to Ale about getting some artwork commissioned, and we just got to figure out the roles at that point. That's the thing. We need. I actually have like a document of wedding party roles, and like what I've mapped out onto it. And like we need more bridesmaids, we need more groomsmen, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? We have like ushers, we have else, like ring bearer, flower boy, like all of that is kind of taken care of within the structure of the series. If anybody wants to be the maid of honor, and I'm positioning that more to the GSA than anybody else, but if you want to be the maid of honor, that's also an available position. I was just make Minako it, but you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather somebody do it themselves. But we can talk about this later. I'm going to keep planning it. I'm going to be reaching out to some people to figure it out, and hopefully we can get this together within the week. None of this, by the way, has any bearing on what I want to do as far as just plans for. This is just a fun event that I think everybody can just like take some time to reminisce about the greatness of this fucking glorious journey, these amazing characters, the overarching message, the construction, the execution, the presentation, and honor that in a way that is funneled and heavily through the lens of it's my OTP of the year, dude, so what do you fucking want from me? So with that said, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I've been watching the chat comments, by the way. No, I mean, if we could, I wouldn't preclude that, but I think that Ku can do a good job of that, especially since that's a crucial role. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a crucial role. But talking about this makes me feel a little bit better, because I'm taxed and broken a few minutes ago. I think I'm doing okay now. I know it's going to revert to the same state, if not worse, when I rewatch this episode in a few minutes, but is what it is. So hopefully I see you guys there for that event. We'll figure it out. I'll update you guys. I'll probably make just like giving people details about the event and how it's actually going to go once we figure it out. Until then, look out for the JJ video, but more importantly, look out for the rant video, because that's coming more quickly than anything else. And I might just add to it. I might take this little portion of my mini rant on to the beginning or end there, to fill out that video, even though it's long enough as it is. But I can't take the intolerance of people when it comes to their perspective of this series, because I think it's just disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really bothers me, because there's things about me that I don't think people know, and I might seem as though I'm okay with anything as on a broad spectrum, but in actuality, I'm very sensitive and emotional when it comes to certain things. Like, even just like animosity between people makes me upset, and like I'm kind of just like just can't deal with that. So if that's any launching point to like understand my passion about, if there's something that, you know, I believe in, and in general, and as far as just in terms of the intolerance that I see with Yuri on Ice, it's just a slap in the face, you know, to the LGBT community. I don't think that people to position themselves in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's right, even if that's how you feel, because you can't change everybody's mindset. But to outwardly speak that way and then try and pretend like, oh, no, but it's okay. Like, I still, no, it's bullshit. Fuck you. Don't you dare preach that intolerance and preach your insecurities and try and put that on other people. It's not right. It's not okay. Like, from very, you know what, we should just talk about this another day, but just like from everything that I experienced in my life, and like people I've interacted with, and things that I've experienced, it's not espouse things like that. And as much as I want to just ride high and smash into the ground anybody that advocates intolerance or advocates any sort of their insecurities and tries to put down genuine love, no matter what form it finds itself in, at the same time, I can get, so I'm not really trying to be going back and forth with ignorance. Like, it's just, I feel as though, and I've done it so many times, that there's no real ground that you can gain. There's nothing you can gain from it. It's just, you have to ignore it. That's all it is. Either way, like I said, I'll talk about that more later, but I'm just done. And that finale I need to watch again right now. So if you don't even see the thumbnail update for a while, that's just simply because I want to rewatch the episode right now. But thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for all of your support. Phenomenal. It's been absolutely incredible. And it just makes me like deeply happy to see how, you know, large and how passionate this fandom is and how much it's grown. Talking to you guys about this, sharing my experience with all of you about it has been indispensable. It's been something that up if I just experienced this by myself without participating and engaging with all of you. So it's been absolutely amazing. Hands down one of my favorite anime this year. Hands down my OTP of the year. And my best boy Victor will reign supreme, dude. That's what I'm saying, though. See, one more if it takes one more year for Yuri to actually get that gold, that's one more year where I'm not actually a home wrecker and I can still fawn and pine and then make advances on Victor, we're good. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.